and you reach the goal. Very good morning to all now present here. I am Seema Gupta representing Blue House. Today I am here to deliver a small presentation on Swami Vivekananda to commemorate his 125th year of speech deliverance at the Parliament of World Religious in Chicago. Born as Narendranath Datta on 12th January 1863, Swami Vivekananda is considered one of the chief saints of India. The prime disciple of 19th century Indian mystic Ramakrishna Paramhansa, he reintroduced the Indian philosophies of Vedanta and Yoga to the Western world. Early life. Naren, he was popularly known as, was born at his ancestral home at 3 Gurmohan Mukherjee Street in British capital Calcutta, son of Vishwanath Datta, who was an attorney at the Calcutta High Court, and a devout housewife, Bhuvaneshwari Devi. As a child, the young Naren had boundless energy, and he was fascinated with many aspects of life, especially wandering aesthetics. He received a Western education at Presidency College, Calcutta. Shaped by his father's rationality, Narendra joined the Brahma Samaj, a modern Hindu organization led by Keshav Chandra Sen, which rejected idol worship. In 1881, Narendra went to Dakshineshwar with a friend to meet Sri Ramakrishna, who was considered as a great saint and spiritual master. Narendra felt attracted to the magnetic personality of Sri Ramakrishna and became a regular visitor. At first, his mind could not accept the ways and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. But Ramakrishna followed a simple bhakti path, and he was particularly devoted to Mother Kali. And over time, Narendra's spiritual being in presence of Ramakrishna called him to wholeheartedly accept him as his guru. In 1884, Narendra's father died, leaving the family bankrupt. Narendra became responsible for trying to feed his family. With limited means, he later said he would go often hungry as he couldn't afford enough food. To the annoyance of his mother, Narendra was offered to absorb in his spiritual disciplines to make earning money a priority. After the death of his guru in 1886, Swami Vivekananda threw himself in intense spiritual practice. He lived day to day, begging for food, being immersed in his own spiritual quest. In his complete work, he writes of his experience. Many times I have been in jaws of death, starving, footsore and weary. For days and days I had no food and often could walk no longer. I would sit down under a tree and life would seem to be ebbing away. I could not speak, I could scarcely think, but at last the mind reverted to the idea. I have no fear, nor death, for death. Never was I born, never did I die. I never hunger or thirst. I am it, I am it. That was a glimpse of his life. Now, moving forward, I would like to throw some light on Swami Vivekananda's speech and paper presentation at Parliament of World Religion in Chicago. Around 125 years ago, on 11th September 1893, Vivekananda delivered an iconic and eloquent speech at the Convention of Parliament of Religion. He began his speech with the greeting, "Sisters and Brothers of America." Something in his address and pursuance caused the crowd of 7,000 to stand in ovation for the 2 minutes before he continued. His speech was, It fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of most ancient of monks in the world. I thank you in the name of the mothers of religion. And I thank you in the name of millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects. Why rediscovery? In this speech, Vivekananda tried to explain the reason of disagreement between each other and different sects and religion. He told a story of a frog, which is popularly known as Korma. And in the story, he told a frog used to live in a well. It was born and brought up there, yet was little, small frog. Of course, the evolutionist was not there then to tell us whether the frog lost his eyes or not. But for our story's sake, we must take it for granted that it had its eyes. And that is everyday cleanse the water of all the worms and bacilli that lived in it with an energy that would create our modern bacteriologists. In this way, it went on and became a little sleek and fat. Well, one day another frog that lived in this sea came and fell into the well. Where are you from? Asked the first frog. I'm from the sea. The sea? How big is that? Is it as big as my well? And he took a long leap from one side of the well to the other. My friend, said the frog of the sea, how do you compare the sea with your little well? Then the frog took another leap and asked, is your sea so big? What nonsense you speak, to compare the sea with your well. Well, then, said the frog of the well, nothing can be bigger than a well. There can be nothing bigger than this. This fellow is a liar, so turn him out. This has the difficulty all the while. I am a Hindu. I am sitting in my own little well and thinking that the whole world is my little well. The Christian is sitting in his own little well and thinks the world is his well. The Mohammedan sits in his little well and thinks that is his entire world. I have to thank you, America, for the great attempt to break down the barriers of this little world of ours, and hope that in the future the Lord will help you accomplish your purpose. Paper on Hinduism, 19 September 1893. Vivekananda gave a short introduction of Hinduism and spoke on the meaning of the Hindu religion. He also talked about three oldest religions of the world and the survival and the emergence of Christianity. Also sharing his knowledge of the Vedanta philosophy, the concept of God, soul, and the body in Hinduism. Religion, not the crying need of India, September 20, 1893. In this brief address, Vivekananda made a little criticism and told, religion was not the most important need of India at the moment. He regretted for sending off Christian missionaries and trying to save the soul of Indians, although poverty had been a much more important issue at that time. He then told his aim was to join the Chicago Parliament of Religious and to seek aid for his improvised people. Buddhism, the fulfillment of Hinduism. In his speech, he spoke about Buddhism, its origin, relation between Buddhism and Brahmanism, Buddhism and Vedas. He concluded, Hinduism cannot live without Buddhism and vice versa, and showed how Buddhism is the fulfillment of Hinduism. Finally, moving forward, his address at the final session, September 27, 1893. This was Vivekananda's final address at the parliament. He thanked the noble souls for organizing the parliament, which he felt proved to the world that holiness, purity, and charity are not the exclusive possessions of any church in the world, and that every system has produced men and women of excellent character. He concluded with an appeal: help and not fight, assimilate, not destruction, harmony and peace, and not dissension. In fact, the lectures of Swami Vivekananda took America and the whole world. After the session, he immediately became a hero in America. He spent 2 years giving speeches in America, accepting disciples to follow his Vedanta philosophy. In 1894, he founded the Vedanta Society in New York. In 1897, he returned to India to a rapturous welcome. News of his success went west was greeted with joy and pride. Finally, he succumbed to illness and passed away on 4th July 1902. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.